The AM Show.
Okay, we are 17 minutes after 7. So what signal is North Korea trying to send, and what's been the response from the international community? I mean, do we even believe that they're telling the truth when it comes to this missile? Otago University international relations expert Robert Patman, he joins me now. Robert, always good to have you on the program. Can we confirm this thing actually existed? Do we actually know it's true that it happened?
It seems the first reaction of the Americans was that it was an intermediate missile, but they have actually updated that, and they do believe it is an ICBM, or intercontinental ballistic missile. That is a long-range missile. By the way, that's taken the Americans by surprise. They didn't think that Kim Jong Un would have that capability at this stage.
It's quite a development, isn't it? Because what we've seen in the past, I think there's been 11 missiles launched, and a couple of them failed, obviously, is that they haven't been able to prove that they can do this in the past.
Yes, this is why some people have described it as a game changer. I think that's slightly over the top. It is a qualitative leap in their nuclear capabilities. It's leading to the regime boasting this morning they now have a consolidated nuclear arsenal. Of course, the major point here, and here I think I'd slightly depart from Mr. Brownlee's assessment, from Kim Jong Un's point of view, having this capability means, from his point of view, that he's in a position to consolidate the survival of his regime. This is what it's all about. By able to threaten the mainland of the most powerful country in the United States, in the world, sorry, the United States, the regime in Pyongyang calculates that it makes its regime that much more safe for survival.
You see, I just wonder if they've achieved their main aim overnight. And Mark made a good point with Minister Jerry Brownlee. They've told the world they can do this, so they've achieved their big goal, the big headline act, and they'll walk away now and say, see, we are a threat. Don't test us. I wonder if Donald Trump is also right by saying in his latest tweet that this won't happen. So I wonder if they've achieved their main goal here, Robert.
Well, it's certainly a propaganda victory, I suppose, for Kim Jong Un. And as was noted earlier, it occurred just around Independence Day for the United States and on the eve of the G20 meeting. It's an act of defiance. But, you know, how much capability and depth this regime have got and how many ICBMs they have, for example, is another matter. But clearly, the crucial player in this is China. China can really put the screw on this regime in Pyongyang if it chooses to.
Yeah, does the world actually have a right to tell this guy how powerful he can and can't be?
Well, it has a right when he is threatening the neighbourhood in which he's located. This rocket, by the way, fell into Japanese territorial waters. And there's enormous concern. South Korea, Japan, and many of the neighbours, indeed China, is complete, it believes that this belligerent behaviour is undermining the security of not just South Korea, its immediate neighbour of North Korea, but the neighbourhood. And so I think they do have a right to say that this behaviour is unacceptable.
Yeah. Hey, Robert, we will leave it there. I always appreciate your time on the show as well. I know you've got the flu, so we really appreciate you getting up for us this morning. Maybe take a couple of Panadol and head to bed or something. I appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.
Okay.